Hello, everyone, and welcome to another MemeCast on the Internet is Awesome YouTube channel with your hosts, TS and Boomer.
Hey TS, how's it going this week?
Hey, Boomer, I'm good.
Excellent.
I can truthfully say that.
Great. Yeah, it's starting to get really hot here, so I am sweating profusely already after sitting in the chair for only a couple of minutes.
Oh yeah, here too. I think I got a sunburn yesterday. So.
Awesome.
First one of the year.
Great. Nothing like a little bit of skin cancer.
Yeah.
Shall we just jump into the memes?
Yep, let's do it.
Right on.
I just thought this was a good opener.
Very relevant to our
Especially
little Especially
coming from Elon Musk.
Yeah. He's like a meme champion, isn't he?
Yeah, he
or
tweets
I guess
a
just
lot
a
of memes
Twitter champion.
on Twitter. Yeah.
Very cute.
He's not totally wrong. Well, I know it's a joke, but there's a little bit of truth.
Yeah, in every
look,
joke.
Look how social media just controls everything nowadays. So memes are a big part of that.
Yeah. So maybe it's a little bit early for a segue rant, but I was watching. There was a podcast where Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, and I think one of his lawyers come on and they discuss about the banning guidelines and protocols and how they've been doing it on the platform. And there was like an argument that the Twitter platform was left, it was biased towards the left. So there would be like users on both sides of the political spectrum saying more or less the same thing, but it would be people on the right that would be banned. And the people on the left would be, either given like a small pause or something like that, a freeze on their account rather than an outright ban. So it was interesting. I don't have to put it into the show notes, but there's an interesting idea out there that some of these platforms, as Silicon Valley is so left-leaning, that they have a political bias in the way that they ban or treat their members. I don't know whether it's true. I just thought it was interesting to throw in there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see some actual memes.
Right on.
Okay, this is not an actual meme, but this is the Barcelona Opera House, and they gave a concert last week to a bunch of plants. So.
I heard that. Yeah, I read that in the local news.
Anyways,
it's
just
cool.
thought it was funny. So.
Yeah. I've been there. It's a beautiful.
Yeah, look at it.
Beautiful event.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
This is just because we've had some Back to the Future memes, and there's even another one coming up. So.
Great. I think this also fits our 2020 is like the worst year of all time trend that we've been talking about.
I should put this as my cover photo on Facebook or something. Maybe I should. No, then
a little pessimistic.
My family will be like, "Are you okay, Jason?"
Yeah.
It's a joke.
That's great. What the heck?
This is just some current event meme, but basically Apple announced some features that have existed on Android for probably almost a decade.
Right.
Like widgets on the home screen, picture in picture. And so this is the Back to the Future. So he's saying, "Hey, I've seen this one." It's like, what do you mean? It's brand new.
Right. Got it. No, that's not too funny. Kind of cute.
I know. It's relevant, so I included it. This one's for you.
Very relevant for the current times, and continuing the trend of 2020.
I know how you always roll your eyes at me when I tell you I have our RRSP retirement saving funds and all that.
I think diversifying your assets for retirement is the way to go. Not to put all your eggs in one basket, because I don't necessarily think that the mathematics works for these kinds of retirement plans that have worked for like the boomer generation or other generations before. Yeah. But we don't need to go into another segue.
Anyways, and the other funny thing about that, this is like crocheted, so
right.
Someone took the hours and hours to crochet this.
It's actual crochet. Okay.
Or at least, one of those types of hobbies, but
yeah. I just assume everything's CGI now, done on Canva or something like that.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
but you can like see the folds in the fabric. So
Yeah. Okay, very good.
here's a
Okay,
video.
we got a little video.
Yeah, it speaks for itself.
Okay.
As long as it plays. Make sure you unmute it if it's muted. Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear the music, so I don't know. Anyways, everybody hurts from REM playing it. I hope the music is
Okay, got it. Yeah. I guess that it's that was like a big thing this past week, wasn't it? Like how sad Trump was after the turnout, the low turnout in the I think it was the Tulsa event that he was putting on.
Like, I think the media just jumped all over every little nugget they could, like the low attendance and then people testing positive after. Like, obviously that's bad, and obviously we all knew it was going to happen, but like the media just went nuts on it. So.
Yeah. I had a good call with one of my friends in Florida. She's been living there for several years, and I mean we were quite distant from all of it, but it's still heavy in the social media feeds and things like that. But the conversation I had with her and her explaining just how polarized things are between people, like she's way more left leaning and she's in a small town that's way more right leaning, and it's kind of impossible for her to have discussions with some of her colleagues, some of the like neighbors and things like that. It's kind of a crazy time for them down there.
Yeah. And yeah, like I think I sent this. I don't even want to talk about this, but like it's not getting better.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
let's move on.
let's move on. So this is one that I found weeks ago, and for some reason it was during the whole quarantine, and I couldn't. I don't know. It didn't show up in the previous episodes, but it makes sense for then, and I think it's like one of the better ones, though not relevant anymore.
Kind of is. I'm still kind of in quarantine.
Yeah, well.
But more by choice than by legislated.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go. I just included because we've had this meme in the past before, so right. This is where the black guy's rubbing his hand together.
Yeah.
Like getting ready to take advantage of something.
Right. Oh, that's funny.
It's just an evolution. Sometimes we just have to include memes for the structure of them.
Exactly. Yeah, I think we've evolved a little bit in the memes that we share. So it's not just the most trending ones, but it's also the ones that we like that sometimes don't necessarily have anything to do with current events, which is good too.
You can just read this one.
That's so sad.
And then it was posted with the caption like, I don't know, I forget what it was, but it was like, I'm always like just someone that's always trying to be the most retarded possible. Sorry, shouldn't use the R word, right?
Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about. Let's move on. So this goes back to my previous comment. I think we've also, maybe for the people listening, we've also made a decision to not get into politics too much on this show because it's an easy, vicious circle that we can easily spiral into.
Yeah.
And I think this meme just explains it perfectly.
You know, I like ending on just cute memes.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with anything.
And I didn't even read this, like when I was organizing our meme folder.
Yeah.
I didn't read this one, but I just saw the picture of a bunny and I knew what it was, so I put it as the last one.
Perfect. That's exactly where it belongs. I think it's a great way to end a rather short episode this week. There wasn't anything really in the memeverse other than like the heavily politicized ones, which, as we've mentioned, we kind of want to stay away from.
Yeah, and same with the quarantine ones are getting old now too. So
Yep.
Even though we still had one or two.
Yeah, but maybe this is a good thing to mention. So I think over the next couple of weeks we'll be having these thematic MEMECast shows where we'll be talking about, like you mentioned, dank memes, or the opposite of the dank memes, whatever those are. Wholesome memes. Thank you. So we'll have
office memes.
Office memes, exactly. I think I've got some vegan memes. So we'll have. There we go. We'll have a bunch of those. We'll have dedicated shows or dedicated themes in each of the new MEMECast episodes that come out. I don't know how long we're going to do it for, but
probably until the next big fuck up in the world happens, which could be any day now.
It could be. Yeah. I mean, we are entering a new month, right? So it could. Exactly. We might not do it next month.
It looks like wave 1.5 is already here. So.
Oh God. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Is that it? Perfect. Yeah. I'm voting for the bunny. That's my favorite one.
I like the. I know it's not a meme, but the no future Back to the Future.
Yeah, that was good too. Okay. Okay, so great. Final thing. I think I figured out how to do this whole VR MEMECast. So maybe we can talk off air and figure that out, and then we can explore VR for the next episode next week, which I think would be really cool.
And so our viewers know, like, you're still going to be able to view it on YouTube, but we're just going to do it in a kind of VR landscape. So
yeah. So hopefully, if you have a VR headset, you could also join us in the VR room that we'll set up.
Yeah, but YouTube has the cardboard mode and all that, or the VR mode, right?
Perfect. Yeah. So stay tuned, I guess. I'm kind of excited for it. It's been too long and trying to figure it out.
Okay, sounds good.
Right on.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, perfect. See you, man.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out our Instagram and TikTok channels with our favorite memes. Links are in the description below. And share with us your favorite memes, and we will review them on the MEMECast. See you next week.